Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? You're tuned in to a new episode of the Trifecta podcast. I'm your man, TaylorMadeBoi, here with Sincere being Reg 1167. And we would like to thank you guys for joining us for a brand new episode. Over the course of the weekend, Sincere had actually hit up Comic-Con. So how was it, man? How did it go?
It was good, man. Emerald City, Comic-Con, Seattle. My first Comic-Con ever, period. It was at the convention center, like 6 floors, man. We went on Sunday. It was 4 days long. We went Sunday. Yeah, 6 floors, man. So we got there when it opened. It opened at 10. And, man, we didn't make it past the first floor.
Really?
It's so much stuff, man. There's so much people, man. It's insane, man. Insane, man. Costume was crazy. Y'all go check out my Instagram. You see a lot of pictures I put up. But yeah, it was fun though, man. It was fun, man. Everybody was cool. Everybody was talking to each other. It was pretty crazy how that kind of event that big, you get so many different people of races helping each other and talking like it's nothing. Like you can't go to a rock concert or a rap concert or even a movie sometimes and just ask someone a question without them giving you kind of attitude. But like these kind of events, you go there, man, it's like, bam, everybody talking to everybody, man. It's everybody helping everybody, no matter who you are, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Hemp Fest, same way, man. It was crazy. But I mean, it was like massive people. I don't even know how many people actually showed up, but it's massive. I like it. And so it was fun, man. And we went to the panel where Freddy Krueger spoke. That was a really good panel.
Okay.
And then I can't think of the actor name, but he played Pitts in Daredevil.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
He was there, and it was the very first time doing any kind of panel like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was nervous as hell, but he did good, though. He did good. So he was up there. That was a good panel. And we left about 5 o'clock when it ended. But like I said, we didn't get past really the first floor, man. It was just too much stuff. You got to do at least 2 days at least.
Yeah, even in those 2 days, it don't seem like you'll still be able to get through everything.
Exactly, man. But it was great, man. I also met Ric Flair.
Seen that picture.
And but I got a little video coming out. I'll tell you a story about Ric Flair because I actually choked.
You choked?
I choked.
What do you mean you choked?
I explained to y'all in the video, man. I choked,
man. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty sad, man.
Sorry, brother. You see, see icon like him, it's understandable.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
But man, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, brother. I was wondering how it was going to go for you.
Yeah, it was cool. Oh, I bought a dope ass picture I bought too, so that will also be on Instagram in a couple of days.
Okay. You want to ask anything, Reg?
Oh no, man. No, I'm just tripping off. He choked, man. That dark moment. Yeah, I know how that is.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if you're going to the Comic-Con in like, LA and knowing how massive that is, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
All right, man. So this episode of the podcast, another topic-filled episode as usual. So we'll let Reg start us off with a couple things as far as dealing with pregnancy, and then also little sex topic that we'll talk about. And then also, a lot of you guys have been telling me in the live streams about couples that have been breaking up that do YouTube. So I want to ask the question to the fellas as far as like, how do they feel about couples that do YouTube together and whether or not if it causes problems. And then since we're kind of on the topic of problems, the Nintendo Switch had released and it's been nothing but issues from what I've been hearing. So I want to kind of get their opinion as far as what that is concerned, as far as and I'll kind of run down through a couple of the examples of what's been happening. And then we'll let Sincere end us off on a couple of topics of what gets us emotional, and then whether or not if it's okay for men to get emotional, and the craziest things that we've done while we have been driving. But we will let Reg start us off first with the first topic. So go ahead, Reg, go ahead, take it over.
All right. Recently I watched Fences, the Denzel movie, and he had. I don't want to give it away, but basically, well, he had to end up telling his wife they've been married for 18 years, and he ended up telling his wife that he got this other woman pregnant. And I know we three being married, we also have stepkids, right?
Right.
So it's like as men, we always, go into a relationship. Woman has a child, we take care of the child like it's ours, right? But the thing is, if your wife came to you and said, "Baby, I love you. I'm sorry, but I'm pregnant by another dude," what would you do?
I'm gonna let you start that off, Sincere.
Oh, did you fuck me while I was sleeping? That's the first question I'm asking. If she say no, then yeah, I don't know, man. I'm being shocked first. I'm like, what? I passed all this pussy up. What? No, for real though. I don't know, man. That's a big one, man. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go off, man. Though I don't think I'm gonna go off. I think I'm just gonna be like,
no.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, and okay, I'm out. I think that hurts more than anything, man.
Just getting up and walking out.
Yeah, not sitting there making a huge fuss about it, cussing. Just say something really, really kind of complex, but a little emotional with it, and then just walk the fuck out, man.
Yeah. I
think that's more damaging.
All right, let me make it a little bit more difficult for you.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
I'm gonna die. I'm dying. Who gonna die?
Yeah. If she passed away, had the baby but passed away,
mm-hmm.
right? Would you take care of that child?
I don't think I'll be able to, man.
Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on. So she got pregnant by somebody else while we was married.
Yeah. Let's say y'all worked
and the child survived.
Yeah. Let's say y'all worked it out and everything, but during the childbirth, let's say y'all just separated, but you was still next of kin.
Mm-hmm.
That baby, she died during childbirth.
Yeah.
That child, either going to the state or what now, but would you step in and take care of that child?
Yeah, I would, man.
I don't know. I would
take it.
It's tough.
Even because she was my wife at one time, so yeah, I would do it. I wouldn't want that kid to go through the system.
I think for me, man, I agree with the first part. I totally agree with the first part. It'll be one of those things for me of where I wouldn't say too much of anything. I think I'll leave it real short and simple and say I hope it was worth it, and then I'll get up and just and roll. Because of the simple fact that like Sincere said, it's a bigger impact when you just get up and leave versus causing a big argument and fussing and stuff like that. And I don't know why that's always the case when it comes to a lot of situations like that. When it comes to the second half, man, it's tricky for me because I don't like, a part of me says I would do it, but then a part of me says I wouldn't do it. And the reason why I'm conflicted is because, my kids are my stepkids, they're not actually biologically mine. But, I love them to death. But it's not one of those things of where she cheated on me with whoever while we have been together, and then, she had 3 kids out of the whole situation. It's different when that's happening versus you coming into kids and taking care of them that way. And I don't know, it's just the fact of having that thought of looking at the child and knowing, being kind of reminded of exactly what happened and how it occurred and who it occurred with. And it's a lot of factors that go into it, man, where I'm really like conflicted with this one, man. Like a part of me says yes, and then a part of me says no.
And see, me, I would see. Back in the day, women used to stick by their men no matter what, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mom was one of those because I got all these half brothers and sisters running around here. And I look at it from like my mom perspective and a lot of women back in the day. You know what? Yeah. I will forgive you. I will still stay with you. But that trust factor is you're going to have to rebuild that.
Now, do you think it's going to be? How bad do you think it will be though? Because it's different when you know someone has done that, and do you think you'll have that really bad sense of doubt, like every time that she goes out, that she can possibly be doing something, knowing that she slipped up and already did that once?
No, not really, not really, because like I said, that trust factor she would have to rebuild that. So the thing is, to tell you the truth, at that point, I wouldn't even really care.
But then, do you feel as though if you really don't care, like if it's worth even being around then?
Yeah, I mean, I would look at everything we built up. You know what I'm saying? All right, but yeah, I'll just take care of the baby, man. Innocent child.
Like, so, and I don't know, I want to hear your opinion about this too, Cecile. Do you feel as though when you get to a point to where you don't care no more, that you will just get up and roll? Just period. Like, it don't even have to be in a sense of someone actually, cheating. But do you feel as though when you get to that point in a relationship to where you just don't care about nothing no more, that you would just go ahead and break stuff off, just break it off?
Are you talking to me or Reg?
Both of y'all.
Oh, Reg, you here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit. I think so. What you put in that food, brother?
I know what's going on, man. What's happening right now? What's the question again?
So, if you in a relationship period, and not even in the sense of someone actually cheating on you, when you get to that point to where you just don't care anymore about what that person is doing and just the stuff that you normally would care about that you don't care about no more, do you think that you will just go out and just break it off, period?
So you're saying so once I get to that point, do I feel like I need to just call it quits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it depends. A lot of times people stay together for reasons, man, for financial reasons, actually. So it may be better just to stay together and deal with that little stuff right now financially versus trying to separate. So that could be a problem.
Right.
But I guess, if you get to that point where you really just don't care, then maybe I can work something out and I'll just break up there, but you can still live together. Maybe, hey, we're done with each other, but we can still go out and do your thing. We just have separate bedrooms, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you want to just storm out. It depends on how culture I was been. It's kind of hard to leave somebody who you've been together like 15, 20 years, and all of a sudden you get these feelings you're trying to separate.
Yeah.
That would be kind of hard. So I guess it depends on the situation.
Man, I'm going to tell you now, that separate bedroom crap don't work, man.
It don't work?
Don't work. Mm-mm.
Well, y'all be sticking into each other's room?
Yeah, and then on top of that, man.
That's not a bad thing, though.
It is a bad thing because it's like, all right, we ain't in a relationship, but we roommate.
Yeah.
Okay, we break each other off every now and then, but I'm trying to get into a relationship with somebody else. See, the thing is, feelings are still involved. That's why I just go and break it off. You know what I'm saying? If it get to the point where I truly don't care about that person anymore, I'm I just tell them straight up.
If you still having sex with that chick, you're not trying to get in a relationship, Reg.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Oh,
pretty much.
no,
Pretty
no.
much.
You're not, man. You're not trying to get in a relationship, dude.
Yes, man, I'm telling you, I've been there.
No, you can't be hitting somebody else and say, I'm trying to get in another relationship with some other girl. You can't do that, man. It doesn't match.
I'm telling you, man, it was conflicting because, man, I've been there.
How is it conflicting?
Cause, man, all right, I'm trying to get in a relationship with this other chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I still had a little. I still cared about, the chick I was with. I still cared about her a little, not that much. But yeah, I'm trying to get into another relationship.
You care enough to cheat on a girlfriend you with?
See, but that's the thing. We weren't really like.
I don't know how you can clear this up, brother.
You can't clear it up.
I don't know how you can clear this up, man.
Don't say y'all was together, because neither was the other girl you fucking. You was together before, but not anymore. You just fucking now. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Reg. You stuck, man. It's no way you can clear that up, man. It is no way you can clear that up.
Can't get it out of there, man.
He tried. He tried.
He lied.
He tried. He really tried. I give him an
I was straining for that shit, bro. He was straining. His speaker was like tight as shit, dude, trying to get that shit out, man. Ah, damn.
So what's the other topic you got for us, man?
Yeah, what's the worst sex position?
Oh man.
God damn.
What's the worst? For a man or for a woman? That's the question. You talking about for a man or for a woman?
Either one, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you my worst.
Oh God, I don't want to know. Do I even want to know this, dude? Before you say anything, let me put some alcohol in my eyes right now, man. I don't get no vengeance here, dude. I don't want no vengeance, man. Oh, all right, here we go.
All right, the worst is being across the room and she already done started. I'm coming out the bathroom, she already done started. That's the worst.
Okay, all right, hold on. So
wait, yeah.
So, we got to clear this up. We got to clear this up.
Get him, Aaron. Get him, Aaron.
Up, man.
Get him, Aaron.
I don't know where to start, man. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start. Okay. How's that the worst position to be in?
Because I wasn't there.
Brother, you slipping tonight, man. You are slipping big time tonight, man. Do you realize that that's always a great thing?
No, it's not. Not for me.
I got it. Okay.
How's that a position, though? That's not really a position.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, all right. So, are you talking about the worst position as far as what you're coming into, or are you talking about a sexual position?
Yeah, a sexual position.
But that's not a sexual position, though.
Right.
Brother, you are losing me tonight, man. You are losing me tonight.
God.
Dude. Okay.
Man. Dude.
Go ahead,
you actually making me higher, dude. You're making me higher. I'm not even smoking anymore. You're making me higher, yo. I'm serious right now.
So, the fact that she started without you is the worst position that you could be in because she's not in a position? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not participating. I hadn't started participating yet.
Yo, I can't.
Oh my God!
I can't, man. I can't.
Oh, I can't take it no more, man. I need time out, dude. I need time out.
All right, I'm gonna make it easy. All right.
I need time out, man.
The worst position for me is doggy style, man. I hate doggy style.
Really?
I got it. I like to see I like to see the face, the facial expressions and stuff like that. That's why I can't do it with the lights off. Got to have the lights on.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a question. This is gonna be funny. I swear this is gonna be funny. So, bear with me, sincere. All right, bear with me. So, say you are in a position of where you can see their face, and their face is just normal, like nothing. Do you feel as though like you're hitting it harder to try to make her make a face?
Oh yeah, I'm yeah, got to, cause she ain't enjoying it. That's just like back in the day watching porn and they just, when they fake and making all that. That's just boring. And if you're doing that, nah. But see, I got to see the face. It's a lot involved. The facial expressions, the tone of your voice, the curling of your toes. Hey, I got to have that.
God damn. Why I see all this shit right now? Why do I see it?
I don't see none of it. I don't see none
God.
of it. It is a blinder for me. It is a black blinder for me. So I'm going to come from a way of in generality. Not in for me, because to me, there's no bad position in my opinion. But if it's going to be, I would say the worst position for a woman to be in is to be a part of a threesome and to have two guys and one girl, because she's stuck in the middle like a rotisserie chicken rolling around in that that oven that you see that just be cooking the turkey inside of it. And that's the way I see it. And I like whenever I would ever see porn, and if it was one of those scenes of where I see two guys and a girl, I don't even let it play out. I cut it immediately.
Yeah, because eventually y'all nuts gonna touch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the way I see it too.
Eventually it's gonna happen.
That's the way I see it too. And like I can't imagine like another guy watching another guy come on the girl's face and then he's just sitting there watching it. Like I can't do it, man.
It's gonna be like a click clacks, man. Click clacks.
I got a question. This one, all right. Double penetration, right?
Oh no, nope. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there.
I'm gonna hit this shit.
He just said it. He just said it. He don't need to go any further.
What's happening now? What we doing now? What's going on, Red? You got something in your mind?
Are you talking about two men sharing the same hole?
No.
You talking about the both holes?
Yeah, there isn't that much skin in between the two.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that always bugged me when I was younger and used to watch porn. Man, they both going in, but aren't you rubbing up against the other dudes because it ain't that much skin between the vagina and the butt?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. We should stop shooting over there.
I told you, man. I told you.
We should stop shooting what Aaron said.
I told you.
I took a chance on you, man, and you failed, dude.
I told you, man. I knew it was gonna go like that. I knew it.
Oh, God.
I knew it. I absolutely knew it.
Oh my God.
Well, you can chime in if you want to. See, I'm not. That's up to you. That is up to you. That is up to you.
Me and my wife both are big, so anything that had to do with gravity, we don't like. We got to keep everything level on ground. So if it's on ground, it's side. So, not really. So anything I do with, like I said, air, gymnastics and shit, nah. Other than that, it's not really a bad position.
That's what I'm saying.
It's some tough positions.
Yeah, but not a bad one.
Yeah, it's not really a bad one. If you can get it in there, you good to go.
Yeah, I feel the same way, man.
How do you guys feel about swings?
What?
Man,
My
Red,
bad.
are you okay, man? Are you all right tonight, man? Are you good? Are you straight, brother? Not in not in that manner, but are you okay tonight, man? Are you good?
Damn.
Something that you need to tell us that you ain't telling us right now, man.
No, I was looking at this Adam and Eve catalog, and they had a swing in there.
Oh, that kind of swing. That's not swingers, man.
I
That
thought-
kind of-
No.
What are you talking about, man?
I thought you was talking about like a swinger party. That's what I
That's
thought.
what
you
he-
was
No,
talking about.
no.
Some of them harnesses, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. we like Red swinging now. Him and his wife and they're doing their thing now. You talking about? Oh my god.
Nah, I'll pass on that, man.
I wouldn't mind having one of those. That'd be kind of cool, man.
Nah.
I think kind of fun as a swinger, bam, and she come back on the dick, bam, swinger, bam. That'd be kind of cool, man. You got to aim and this shit like a game, man. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, man.
Anything else, Red?
You got one of those ready at home already? Oh, you do, huh?
Oh man! Oh
No,
man!
no.
Oh man!
I'm gonna tell you what happened today. All right, I got my neighbor's mail by mistake. They put it in my box. And I saw this Adam and Eve catalog, and I'm like, so let me thumb through it. And I'm thumbing through it, and I'm like, man, they got some stuff up in here.
Yeah, that is true. I would definitely say that. That is absolutely true.
But yeah, that I was like, man, my neighbor's a freak.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that neither. As long as you keep it amongst one another. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay.
Do what you do.
That when God, I don't even know how to describe that.
I got lightheaded that whole conversation.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, man. So, as I said earlier, in one of the live streams that I had did a couple of days ago, well, actually like a day ago, it's been a couple of like YouTubers that are actual, couples that make videos together, and I have not once seen it turn out to be good. And it's been, couples that have been together for like a long time, years and years and years. And my thing is, and I want to know your guys' opinion, do you feel as though the couples that do YouTube, do you feel like it causes problems within their relationship?
Yep.
And why is that?
That's just like when I was in the music business. I seen a lot of couples, together and stuff like that, but they were in the same profession. A lot of times when they're in the same profession, one is going to outshine the other one, and it's going to cause jealousy. Okay. I've seen it happen too many times. Modeling industry, acting, music, I've seen it all.
Right. What you feel, Sincere?
Man, I don't know, man. Me and my wife work together. We work together, same place, same position, same job. Until I retired last year, it's almost 16 years. We didn't have no problems.
Right.
So I think it depends on the individual. I think when it comes to YouTube, though, I think it could cause a problem having one channel together. Separate channels, being together, I think that's the way to go. But if you got one channel and you together, I think that would be really a problem there.
Right.
Because, some people have different ideas, want to do more, want to do less. The comments could be more toward the wife than the guy, or vice versa. It could be toward the guy like the wife or the girlfriend, and that could cause a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, I think, doing a YouTube channel together is an issue, unless it's like a family vlog. That's different, I think.
Okay.
But if you're just like a boyfriend and girlfriend, or maybe you're both just married, husband and wife with no kids, you just that could cause a problem. So I think it could cause a problem in the long run. I think it always be better to have individual channels.
Yeah, I think those are definitely good points on both of y'all end. For me, I definitely agree as far as it, causing problems within a relationship. And to me, I look at it as in an aspect of, and I kind of touched on this before, as far as like how one person, may feel neglected because you'll always have one person that spends the majority of the time actually putting in the most work on the channel versus the other individual that doesn't. And it always is going to cause some type of friction. It's going to take away from, time from that individual or, time being spent with that individual. And if anything, I think that's the biggest problem is just the fact that for any couple that does YouTube, they focus on YouTube and, they make YouTube their living, then they don't really get time to spend with one another. And the biggest failing parts of a relationship is, that time that you don't get a chance to spend with that individual, that alone time because you spent so much time making YouTube videos and focusing on YouTube that it causes a major issue when it comes to the relationship. And that's the biggest thing for me that I feel as though can be one of the biggest issues with couples that actually do YouTube together, because there's always going to be one that's going to be more focused on it than the other one, and then the other person is going to get jealous because of the fact that they're spending all their time on doing YouTube and making videos and making videos and doing YouTube and making videos and not taking that time to spend with that significant other.
Yeah, let me clarify what I was saying a little bit. Most of the stuff that I've seen was in the entertainment field, and in that field, I saw a lot of people break up. I take a look at like Denzel Washington, right? He's an actor. His wife is not even in the business.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But take for instance Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, both of them in the industry, in the business. One outshining the other. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
It causes that conflict.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. So, I just hope that for any couple that happens to listen to this podcast, or if it is a couple that is listening and is thinking about doing that, try to have some type of balance between the personal time and the time that you use to make YouTube videos, because once you start to outweigh YouTube versus your personal, or once YouTube starts to outweigh your personal, then that's when all the issues are going to occur. Regardless even if you're in a relationship and you make YouTube videos and you spend most of your time actually doing videos versus spending the time that you need to spend with your girlfriend, your wife, your whatever you want to clarify. Definitely the biggest key to that is having the balance between the two, so that way it does not conflict with one or the other.
Yeah, he's talking about real relationships, folks, not the ones with your rubber doll.
Oh man, absolutely. The next thing is the Nintendo Switch has finally been released, and it's been getting a lot of mixed reviews. And based off of, I've watched a lot of videos as far as the issues that a lot of people have been having. So one of the things have been when you actually put the Nintendo Switch into the dock, how it actually scratches up the screen, then syncing issues with the actual Joy-Con controllers, the pixel on the actual screen itself being lower, or having missing pixels, and then the screen not even coming on at all, or it actually flashing to some odd looking color, and then also the actual game not reading inside of the Switch itself too. So my thing is, and not to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think either one of us three actually got the Nintendo Switch.
Nah.
Are you glad that you skipped out and not getting it on the day of release?
Oh, well, me, yeah. I'm like that with everything, though. I don't get it the first day it's released. I wait months because I know there's some bugs they got to work out.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on getting it. I had the idea of waiting for a while for people to actually get it and mess around with it and see. And I'm glad I am. But hey, it's a brand new product. That shit gonna happen. It happens to all devices.
Yeah.
It's not really a big deal. They'll get it fixed and then they'll be all right.
Yeah, I just I've learned my lesson from the Xbox 360, and I didn't get it when it first released. It was like a little bit after release date when I actually bought my first next gen console, which was the 360, and I had got the red ring of death 3 different times on 3 different systems, and after that, that's when I learned. I've always had that reserve, fear in the back of my mind of getting the system when it first releases, or during the time where it's still kind of fresh, and that kind of solidified it for me as far as like actually getting a system when it went on release date, because of the major issues that it can actually cause. But I totally agree with y'all, man. I think once they get through the bugs and stuff like that, the system itself will be fine. It's just a matter on how well it will actually still do. Because I think the system did okay in on like the release date, and from what I understand, that Zelda is, I think it was the highest grossing game ever as far as like during the actual release, if I'm not mistaken. But that is the only game that you can get besides the 1-2 Switch. So understandable why that will be the case too.
Exactly.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing else really with the Switch, man. I mean, if you guys want to know exactly what's going on with the Switch, it is a video that's out there, and I'll try to leave a link in the description of my channel down below, so that way you guys can get to it and you can actually see all the video clips that have been compiled together of the issues that's been going on with the Switch. So we'll let Sincere actually kind of end us off with the last 2 topics that he has for us.
Yeah, so I have a question is, what gets you guys emotional, and is it okay for guys to get emotional?
I would say it's what gets me emotional is, and I rarely cry at movies. It's 2 movies that I've cried at the end of. Well, 3, I take that back. Lion King, when I was a kid. Best of the Best. And the last one actually was Creed. I cried a little bit on Creed when I was on the airplane heading back from Jamaica. And it's something about that sense of like the sense of death. Like it's just like when I hear that someone is on their last leg, as far as them not being able to live that much longer, I get emotional with stuff like that. Or if it's one of those things of where it's a really, really heartfelt type of moment, and that gets me emotional. Whether or not if a man it's okay for a man to get emotional, to me, I feel like a man should be able to express his feelings just like a female should be able to express his feelings, and I feel like it's okay for a guy to get emotional. Me personally.
All right, cool. Bet. Rez?
Man, I'm sitting here thinking about the movies that I've cried over. Yeah, getting emotional. Yeah, it's cool for a dude to get emotional, but I get emotional. When I get emotional is when I feel I can't express myself. Or let's say, we get into an argument or whatever, and if I shut up, that means my emotions are building. And I can't express myself, and I start to cry. When I start to cry, the next thing is violence.
Okay. It's kind of like one of those angry type of cries.
Yeah. And I've always felt that like men should be able to express themselves. I hated this society that says that real men don't cry. That's a bunch of bull crap.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about the movies that I've cried over, man. You guys won't believe this, man. The Notebook. I cried over The Notebook.
Really?
Yeah, man. I
am very stunned about that.
I cried over that. That was my movie, man.
Is that the only movie that you cried on?
The one that I play back in my head of me getting married, I cried. My wife says I cried. I didn't cry. I cried. Yeah, I cried.
You cried at the wedding?
Yeah.
That's understandable, brother. That is understandable.
No, you don't know why I cried.
Oh, shit. See? Oh,
God. You trying to have a heartfelt moment, and then, of course, you gotta switch it, man. What? Okay, I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
I cried because I was losing my freedom. I was losing me.
Oh, man.
Can't save him, Aaron. We can't save him.
I know, man. We trying, man. We're trying. We're trying our best. We are trying our best.
There's a movie that I saw just this past week. It was streamed called The Other Sister. That's another one of my favorite movies. I cried on that one just a little.
Okay. What about you, Sincere?
Thing that gets me emotional is like people winning or like happy endings.
Yeah.
So like when I watch shows like America Got Talent and somebody comes on stage and they do really, really good and like they didn't expect to be that good and then they up there and you can see them soaking in the cheers because they never thought they'll be doing something like this in front of that many people.
Yeah.
I get emotional over stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
Or I'm watching a movie and somebody found their dad. It took them like years, then they finally found their dad or some shit like that. That kind of stuff gets me emotional. Mm-hmm. And do I feel like should guys be able to get emotional? I think so. I think it's good. When you hold that shit in for too long, you just you're like Reg, like this ticking time bomb, and you're just ready to explode on somebody. So I think it's good for men to be emotional. Mm-hmm. I kind of like to be emotional in my private time, though. I don't like to do it in front of my family.
Okay.
So I may be alone in my house and like that I might get a little emotional, but I don't try to do it in front of my family, though. I don't know why I don't do that, but I just don't like doing that.
Now, do you do it in front of the wife?
No, not really. Nah, not really. I normally just go somewhere privately myself and just chill and kind of vent it out right there about an emotional moment, and then I'm good to go. It don't last long. Mm-hmm. It's just those couple minutes of maybe some doubts or something like that, and you just kind of pump yourself back up. The emotional time, you let that shit out a little bit. Yeah, feels good. You let it out, and then you just get over it. And you're good to go. But yeah, I usually try to keep that to myself.
So have you cried on any movies?
I never cried on any movies. I got like emotional. Yeah, I kind of like an allergy effect, I have got a little emotional on some movies. And there's quite a few movies, man, like that. I can't even like one of my favorite movies is Dance with Me with Vanessa Williams, man.
Okay.
Like what the fuck, really? Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, man. It's a relaxing. Every time I watch that movie, and I see it like 100 times, man. It's a relaxing movie for me for some reason. That's the only movie that relaxes me like that.
What's the name of this movie?
Dance with Me with Vanessa Williams.
Man, I heard of that.
And Cheyenne. Yeah.
What? Never heard of that. Never heard of it.
You never heard of that?
No.
Yeah, man, movie shit, man. Cheyenne is a Spanish singer. He's major popular, man. But yeah, man, I watched that movie, man. I just feel, and it's filmed in Houston. It just feels it's about dancing and Spanish music, man. It just makes me feel like relaxed, man. It's one part where they go to this little house to pick up a car part, and they're having a Mexican party in the backyard, and they stop at the taco truck. And that shit looks so good, man. I want to eat them shits, man. Yeah, man. So that movie gets me emotional to my head, but also relaxes me at the same time. So yeah, there you go. All right, so did you ever answer, Aaron?
Oh yeah, I was actually going to give
Okay.
a scene off the movie Best of the Best. That gets me
Oh,
every time, man. Every time, it never fails, dude.
what's that?
If you ever seen the movie, have you ever heard of the movie before?
Heard of it, never saw it.
Okay. Um, so the main aspect of the movie is the guy. It's a guy named Tommy Lee. He is a part of the United States karate team, and his brother got killed in a actual Olympic competition by this other Korean fighter. So he goes and he's recruited as he gets older to the United States team. Just so happens the guy that he that killed his brother is actually going to be in the competition as well too. Now at the very end, it's a dope fight between the two. At the very end, he gets close to the point to where he flashes back in the back of his mind and he sees his brother getting killed when he was younger, and he's about to hit him with one more blow to kill him. And James Earl Jones is actually in the movie, and he's the coach of the United States karate team. So he gets him to stop, and the whole thing ends. And then they go through the whole ceremony of the medals at the very end. So they get to the last guy, as far as the guy that killed his brother, and this guy is totally messed up. Like, he's bruised up, legs is all messed up, and he's limping to him. And he walks up to the guy Tommy Lee, and he starts talking, and he's saying that his brother was a great fighter, and then he didn't mean to actually kill him, and he feels deep sorrow for the death of his brother, and he offered himself as his brother. And it was just the way that scene was shot. Every time I see that scene, my eyes get watery every single time, man. Every time, and I can't. I love that movie, but every time it gets to that scene, like, I just like, oh, here we go. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. And then it happens every single time, man.
Damn. I feel that's okay on that. Yeah, man. So it's okay, man. Man, get emotional, man. You said something, Reg?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So, say what?
I'm getting emotional.
Oh shit.
Stupid.
All right. So the next topic, and this is now, kids, don't do anything that you're about to hear,
Yeah.
and we don't advocate drinking and driving.
Well, I don't drink, so that's not that's not me.
These are all dumb things that we've done when we was younger that we just happened to get away with. Luckily, nobody got hurt, and we're not being put in jail. So don't do the shit. So the next question is, what crazy thing? I know Reg, man. I got to cut for Reg, man.
I was going to say,
I'm scared
man.
to even know what Reg did.
Uh-huh.
Like, Reg started talking, I'm still thinking, man, I'm a witness of something when he started talking.
Exactly.
So, what crazy thing have you done while driving a car?
By far the craziest is playing Pokemon Go.
Oh shit, that was recent.
Man.
That's recent.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
That's the craziest thing I've ever done while driving.
So you actually you actually see a Pokemon, you were trying to drive toward it, but you were looking at your
Nah. So the way it would work is, like, I would have the phone out while I was driving, and then when it would pop up, it's like when I would get the alert, like one was close to me, I will hit the button, to start the battle, but you don't. It's an actual setting so that way you don't have to hold up the camera and actually use it. So you can hit the button and it'll just pop up. And once it pops up, I'll sit there and try to catch it while I was actually driving. And I wouldn't actually look down at the phone. And, like, occasionally I'll glance, but then I'll still be trying to catch it. And so, yeah, man, that's definitely the craziest thing I've done while driving, man.
Man. About you, Reg.
Sure you want to hear this?
Just go ahead and say it, man. You already said a lot of stuff this time. So
You may want to leave out, leave out streets, names, and areas.
All right. Late night after the club. Met this chick. We riding along. Stop at the red light.
Oh,
eat
man.
him up, and was trying to drive at the same time.
Hold on. You said what? No. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Say that one more time. You did what?
Woo!
Dude, am I tripping sincere? Am I tripping right now?
No, I think say eat them up.
While you were driving?
Yep. Stopped at the red light. It was there. So
Before it turned green?
yeah, it was at the red light. Stopped at the red light. It was there. Started.
God damn.
Light turned green. My boy behind me was blowing, and
What?
Hold on, somebody was in the car? Are you?
no. He was in the car behind me. He was in the car behind me blowing. He was like, with the light turned green, he was in the car behind me. He was honking the horn, and
Yo,
I took my slide my foot off the brake. And,
that shit took a crazy twist for a minute, boy.
Dude, I was about to say, man, Reg, dude, man. Oh, man.
But Red did quickly clear it up, though. He quickly cleared it up, though. No. On the car.
Oh,
God.
man.
Spit my damn Kool-Aid out, man. Oh, God. My stomach hurt, man.
So how, though? Like,
okay. That's killing tonight, boy.
Okay, man. I'm stuck, dude. I'm stuck. I am absolutely stuck.
I gotta stop laughing. Man.
Where you stuck at? I'll help you out. Where you stuck at?
I mean, jeez, dude. Like, so did you already have that in mind that you was going to do that in the car already?
No.
Did you just look down and see it and just like, oh, and you just got the urge to do it and you just went ahead and just dove in, all pun intended.
Yeah, because she was leaning back up against the door and talking her noise, and said, "Yeah, you can't." I was like, "Okay, all right."
Oh shit!
Oh man, Reg, you're killing me tonight, man. You're killing me tonight. Did you have tinted windows?
Yep.
Okay, I was going to say, at least you had that much, man. At least you had that much. And you wasn't raw dogging it with clear windows, and that'd be something different, man.
Oh, yeah. I had the cops walk up on me on that one,
You said you had the cops walk up on you?
Yeah, in the park, man. No tinted windows. Matter of fact, sunroof was open.
It was the scene out of House Party 3.
Yeah.
God, damn.
Cops come knocking on the window and looking all down through the sunroof. Player. Like, bro, you gonna have to go to the hotel for that. All right, I got you.
Well, at least they were cool about it, man. At least they were cool about it. They didn't give you no ticket or nothing. He just said just go to the hotel and roll it out.
Yeah, because matter of fact, it's funny because I ran into the same cop like a couple of days later. He was like, I could have gave you a ticket for that. I was like, yeah, I know. I sure do appreciate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least he was cool about it, man.
Yeah. Damn, Red be banging in cars, boy.
Oh,
Banging in
geez,
cars,
man.
Any other cars, Red?
Yeah,
dude, he's out of it tonight, man. He's so out of it tonight. Oh, man, I tell you, Reg, you killing me, brother. Absolutely killing me, brother.
Yeah, man. Golly, boy, my stomach is hurting right now, dude.
All right, sincere. I don't know how you can top that, man. I don't know.
I can't top that at all. No, I can't
don't
top it at
know.
all.
So what's the worst thing that you've done while you were driving?
I think the worst thing we've done with me and my boy, we was at this one little club. It always happens at the damn club, man. Club gets you in trouble, guys. Club gets you in trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we were leaving the club, going to another club, which is like maybe 45 minutes away from where we was. We was so fucked up, dude. So we started driving. I drove first, man, and we were on a major highway, dude. A major highway. and we go down the highway. 10 minutes later, I had to stop. I stopped in the middle of the highway on the white line, and we swapped drivers.
Oh
He
man,
drove.
are you serious, dude?
He drove like 15 minutes. We stopped in the middle of the highway again. Switched drove drivers.
Dude, are you for real?
Every 15 to 10 minutes we drove. We did that shit all the way to the other club, man. We made it, and we made it, dude. Did not get put on. We stopped in the middle. I mean, literally, and we didn't care who was behind us or coming. We just stopped and switched drivers.
No, I'm like, y'all have my mouth wide open, man. Dude, y'all have my mouth wide open tonight, man.
Hey, man. Got that, man. We're happy we made it, man.
So, oh, God, dude. So what was the reason why y'all did that?
We were drunk. We couldn't drive, man.
Oh, my God.
We couldn't drive off it. When they take over, I'll sleep for 10 minutes.
Oh, my God. Dude,
15 minutes.
I am floored, man. I am floored.
Hope my boy hear this shit too. You know what I'm talking about.
Dude,
know what I'm talking about.
I am floored.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all got me beat by a landslide, man. Playing Pokemon Go ain't got nothing about diving straight in the car and then switching drivers in the middle of the highway, man.
Mm-hmm. Had to get them, man, for the club closed, man.
Now, was this in Seattle or was this in Texas?
I was here, Washington.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, I'm just, oh, God. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me. Big time.
Yep.
Big time. I don't know what to say, man. That'll do it for us. That'll do it for us. Jeez. Man. What y'all got, man? What else y'all got, man? I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm dumbfounded.
Man, let's keep it real, man. Keep following us, share it, follow, thumbs up, leave comments, suggestions, all that stuff.
Reg.
Oh, man.
You hit a whole level tonight, man.
Whole other level.
God.
Oh, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Love you.
I don't have nothing, man. I'm totally in the loss of words for the night. This is a fun episode, man. Fun episode. The type of craziness that happened in this one is by far surpassed what I thought was going to happen. But this is fun. This is real fun. But nothing else from me, man. You know, just continue to keep supporting us, and we continue to keep giving you guys the type of randomness as we can always give. And, you know, as they said, you know, leave the comments and suggestions and all that other good stuff down below in the comments section, and just tune into the podcast next week. So that'll do it for us, everybody. I'm your man TaylorMadeBoi here with Sincere B and good old Red 67. Jeez.
Peace.
Until next time, guys, I'll holler at y'all later.
Oh, hell no. You better subscribe and press that thumbs up button, fool.